The next one is called Instances to Vary. And one reason I asked you guys what version of SOLIDWORKS you were on is because this is new in 2013. So you're not going to be able to do this in the other versions. But what this allows you to do is change dimensions in your patterns. So let me run through it really quickly here. So here we go, Instances to Vary. We have this particular cut. We're going to do a linear pattern here. We'll just pattern along this edge. We're going to pattern the cut. And we'll put a few more spaces in here, a few more instances. And down here at the bottom, there it is, called Instances to Vary. If you check that box, it's going to give you some options. First thing you can do is use this box up here for spacing increments. So right now our spacing is set to 30 millimeters. But let's say you don't want it to be 30. Maybe you want the first one to be 30, but the next one you want it to be 31, and then the next one to be 32. Well, you could increment that by 1. And if you increment it by 1, it's going to increase the spacing in each one. If you don't like that, you can leave that back at 0, and you can change something else. This box down here is to allow you to choose feature dimensions. So you can click here, and you can give it a dimension you want to change. Maybe we want to change the height. So let's choose height, and let's increment this one by 2. So double click this, let's increment it by 2, say OK, and you can see how it's growing. Sometimes you don't want to do that either. Let me clear that out. Maybe all you want to do is you want to have this instance be slightly different from all the rest. The way you do that is you click the pink dot, tell it you want to modify just that instance, and in here it'll say, okay, what do you want to modify about this particular one? In this case, we'll click a value to enter, so we could do the spacing different. We could also tell it we wanted a different dimension. So let me choose the height again. There we go. And right here we want to give it the height be, I don't know, 20. There we go. And we don't want the increment to be 20. We only want that one to be 20. There we go. So this one, modify. That one right there, we want this one to be, oh, that's why. All of them are 20. So let's do 30. There we go. That makes sense. The nice thing here is it gives you a green little button, and that lets you know that that one has been changed. Let's do another one. We'll right-click on this one, or excuse me, click on this one, go to Modify, and maybe on this one we'll make it 10. You can see how it's going to shrink that one down. And you can change any dimension, but you do need to click that dimension and add it over here first. So if you wanted to do the 5, you have to add it over here. And now when you click these, modify, you're going to see you have the option for D1, and you can change it. There's D3. You can change that as well. You can also change the spacing. So that's a very powerful tool, and like I said, it's new in 2013.